So I've been on record this year in 2022 that Stadia is honestly cooking up a lot of stuff. Going as far back as last year, I've talked about Stadia looking at expansion to countries where cloud gaming will be more adopted. The Mexico expansion announcement does that. I've said features are in the works, and as far as I've seen everything from behind the scenes, Stadia is extremely committed to the future. Now, this isn't inside information, it's just gathering the information that's come out over time. Now, I get the games are still not there, and I don't think there's many people who would say they've seen enough in that department. We can all collectively agree we want to see more games on Stadia, more specifically, big games. But I've also mentioned cloud gaming itself is a slow burn. No service has had every major AAA title this year. It's not even close. All you can do is compare Stadia to other cloud services, and to me, there's no one that's leaps and bounds ahead of the competition. But despite all that, you guys don't have to take my word on Stadia looking like it has a good future. Take it from a developer who's made a game on Stadia. This past weekend, Yves over at Broken Arm Games, the developer of Winemaking Simulator, had some really juicy information that really makes you wonder what on earth is cooking over at Google. Now, the tweet starts out with Yves saying, "We had a good meeting with Google at Gamescom 2022. We are in good hands." Now, first off, to see Stadia having a presence at Gamescom, feel free to throw me an invite, Google. I'd love to be in on the party. But again, this is awesome news about being in good hands. Then later in this Twitter thread, he mentions they will announce new features soon, features that will have a potential dramatic impact to the user count of the platform. Then another says, "We were shown what's coming to the platform in terms of technology and services, and that it's incredibly exciting for developers and players." Now, immediately that really makes you wonder, what on earth is he talking about? He didn't say games, but features and technology, and I'm sure we can speculate on what he means. Does he mean a more seamless YouTube integration, maybe the new achievement-based demos, or the web browser click-to-play search that was recently discovered, or simply more countries, which isn't a feature, but it does grow the platform? And as far as tech, is he talking about 4K 120 FPS, or maybe a better codec? But the theme is that it all plays into things that Google itself does have control over in regards to growing Stadia's player base, and that's important because growing the player base equals making it easier to convince developers to port over their games onto the platform, and we all want to collectively root for more players joining the platform if you're a Stadia fan, regardless of how that's done. That includes every cloud service out there as well, Luna to GeForce Now and more. The more players you have on your service, the easier it gets to get more games, plain and simple. Outside of that, there wasn't more information from Yves, but just in these tidbits alone, the fact that Stadia having a presence at Gamescom tells you they're very much looking around, they're looking forward, they're making connections, they're making deals, and they're getting games and promoting the service. That's all positive, guys. If I'm on the Stadia team right now, perhaps with a limited budget, my butt is over at Gamescom myself, talking to publishers and developers face to face, left and right, and showing the promising future cloud gaming has and the promising future Stadia has. I want to say good stuff from Yves from Winemaking Simulator. I'm excited to see what Stadia will be showcasing in the months and years ahead, and let me know what you guys think he was talking about down below.